Cello all, Stacy the Black Feather Intuitive, and welcome to another video that is part of my pop culture series. This is part 3 of Nancy Guthrie. And to be honest, I did not expect to be doing yet another video on this so soon. I just did a part 2 yesterday, and I woke up this morning with some more information about who potentially took her. And so I'm creating this video again to pass on to you what my angels and guides gave to me this morning as I woke up. I'm going to put a trigger alert here just in case. The information that I got, I don't think will be very triggering, but if anyone is sensitive at all, please just move along. Don't watch the video. I did a part 1 about 10 days ago, 11 days ago. I did a part 2 last night. So if you'd like to catch up and watch the information that I got, please, click on those videos. You'll look for my pop culture series in my playlists. All right, so let's get to it. I got yesterday in my part 2 video that I saw 3 individuals that were involved in the kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie in Tucson, Arizona. I've got some descriptions. I felt it was 2 men and a woman. And again, just go back and watch part 2. I'll make sure to put it in the description below so that you can access it easily. But I did get this man about 5'10", 5'11". He has a full lower lip, and it's got a mark, a mole, or a scar. I felt like it was on the left side of his face, but sometimes when I'm channeling and receiving information, I get my right and my left mixed up. I feel like he had dark hair with light eyes. The hair that he has, he wears very close to his head, shaved, almost like a military style shaving to the head. He's a bigger guy with broader shoulders, kind of a stocky body. I also got that he has clubbed feet. I don't know how that can help or not, but there you go. He also had like a round shaped tattoo on the right side of his body, very likely the upper arm, but it could be anywhere on the right side of his body. The tattoo felt like it was connected to a community or a group, so something that other people have a tattoo of. And I got a parrot. So feeling like there's either a parrot as part of that tattoo or a parrot nearby on his body, or some kind of bird that's also connected to this tattoo. But very specifically, I heard parrot before I heard bird. I'm also getting a name that begins with an M, and I heard Mel or Mark or Merle or Martin, something along those lines. The second man that I'm seeing is about 5'8", 5'9". He's thinner, Caucasian. He wears green a lot. That was just an odd piece of information that I kept getting. Blondish brown hair that he wears a little longer on his head. Not long, but I want to say longer, So the other guy had his hair, kind of short, buzzed short. And this guy has it a little bit longer on his head. It's a very thick head of hair. He's Caucasian, also has the same tattoo, that round shaped tattoo with a bird, a parrot, in the same location. So, I want to say I felt like it was the right side of the body. It felt like upper part of the body, felt like I was looking at an arm, but I wasn't exactly sure on that. So, that part of the body. This guy possibly wears a nose ring or has some scarring on the left side of his nose. He has a dimple in one cheek, quite possibly talks with a lisp or has some kind of an affect to the way he speaks. He's known by people around him to be a bit scary or mean. People would describe this person as someone that you do not want to make mad, someone you do not want to cross. He may have a scar on his lower back due to an injury or a surgery years prior. And his name possibly begins with a D. The third person that I'm seeing is a woman, and this woman wasn't directly physically connected to the kidnapping, but I see her being involved. It feels like she lives in another state. She is, I want to say 5'6", 5'7". She has shortish, medium brown hair. It's curly. She's also Caucasian, blue eyes. I keep hearing the phrase has a mouth on her. has a mouth on her. So it gave me the impression that, she's a bit confrontational. She can be a bit loud. She can be very abrasive in the way she speaks. Quite possibly she swears a lot. So do I, but there you go. She has been in trouble with the law before and likely has minor arrests on her record. I see her having 3 children, all under the age of 7. I see her transferring money or sharing details about money with the 2 men. This is not necessarily about ransom, though. Feels more like she, of the 3 of them, is like in charge of money or sends money to the 2 of them. So I don't know exactly what that's about. Maybe it's connected to work or job or something, but I feel like these 3 are involved in more than just this, sort of kidnapping. In fact, I feel like the kidnapping was not necessarily, it was premeditated, but it wasn't necessarily like fully planned. It was one of those things where, okay, she saw something she wasn't supposed to see, so now we have to do this thing. That's kind of the energy. I feel that this woman works from home, and I feel like she makes phone calls. So whatever it is she's doing, she's on the phone. She has access to people's basic information, and she's possibly involved in selling some type of insurance. I also heard the word sister when I was connecting to her, and I felt like she was either a sister of the friend of one of these 2, or she is a sister of one of these 2 men that is involved. Let's see if I got anything else. Nope, that's it. So I did get, that information about the kidnappers or people that are involved in this terrible, horrible crime. Again, as always, my heart goes out to Nancy Guthrie. My heart goes out to her family. Let's bring Nancy home. I offer this guidance. It's psychic guidance. So take what works for you, leave the rest behind. I might be wrong, might be right. I might be wrong. It is what it is. I share what I get. I don't make it up. It either comes or it doesn't. And so this morning it showed up in this way. So I hope that this is helpful. Please know that, the tip line has been called. Law enforcement has been notified. Often they don't really like to work with psychics, certainly not publicly, perhaps a little more privately. I am available for any of that. Nobody has called me back. So, we'll just kind of see where things go from there. But thank you so much for watching the video. As I always like to say, hug and kiss your loved ones. Make every moment matter, because these kind of horrible things, unfortunately, do happen. So we need to make the most of our time here, and sending so much love and support to Nancy and her family. Let's get her home. All right, guys, take care. Transform well.